Welcome back to the Auction Brief, where I cut through the narratives and the noise to bring you the best auction draft insight and strategy in the business. I'm your host, Drew Davenport, and thanks for joining me for episode 7, Opportunity Cost. The phrase opportunity cost refers to an Economics 101 concept that basically says that anytime you choose to do something or spend your money on something, it automatically precludes you from doing something else or spending your money on something else. As a quick example, let's say that you have 2 hours of work that you need to get done before you go to bed, but you also need to be in the office early the next morning. If you decide to do the work, the opportunity cost is losing 2 hours of sleep. I'm sure you can see how this applies to fantasy drafts. But to snake drafts in particular, your opportunity cost is steeper the higher up the draft board you go. As an example, if you're drafting early in the second round and you know that you want Chris Godwin or Miles Sanders, one of them is going to be there for you, and probably both. But when you select Godwin or Sanders with your second round pick, you know the opportunity cost is that you will lose out on the other player because that player won't be there at the end of the third round. And let me submit to you in this video, that is the beauty of auctions. You pay a discounted opportunity cost when you're selecting second and third round level players. So I say at this point, what you need to do is take players like Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, Michael Thomas, take them off your board. Also, don't worry about saving money for the very back of your roster. There will always be deals at the end of an auction. However, if you remember last summer, guys like Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Dante Moncrief and Kiki Cutie were important names that people were drafting, and they had zero fantasy relevance. So if you take the top and bottom players off your roster and instead sprinkle that money around, you can get 4 to 5 second and third round level players. And once you do that, your discounted opportunity cost allows you to see your roster explode with talent. This can only be done in an auction setting. Thanks for joining me for episode 7.